Napakaliwanag na naman. Hi everyone, this is Odyssey. Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome. If it's your first time here, welcome. I am a Filipino nurse working in Germany. I do share my work experiences to help you in your own journey to papunta dito sa Deutschland. So if it's something you're interested in, please subscribe. We just make it light on this channel. So like you, before ako nag-move sa Deutschland, I've also been watching videos because I was curious, paano ba dyan yung buhay sa Germany? And I know it's a big decision that I'm making, so I'm eager to know more to help me adjust as a Filipino nurse working here in Deutschland. The topic I wanted to discuss today is about common problems of Filipino nurses working here in Germany. The main intention of this video is to make you aware of some challenges you may face working here as a nurse. It is true though na we may be on a similar journey, but we may have different experiences. So it may be bad for some, good to another. Yung iba sa free din, yung iba gusto ng greener pasture, but nonetheless, it is an experience that we ourselves have to live through and decide on our own. And of course, it's also a matter of perspective din. So let me share yung mga madalas na narinig ko. Maritas ka, girl! And also yung iba na personally na experience ko. So, let's get into the video. So, number one, I don't feel like a nurse. Mainly because ang dami ng limitations compared if you have worked, for example, sa hospital sa Pilipinas, or you have previously worked sa intensive station and then ma-assign ka dito sa Altenheim or senior homes. Syempre, it's a different workload. It's something that you cannot compare naman since magkakaiba yung facility. Also, when you first move sa Germany, no, si agency din yung pipili ng employer mo. For me, after I finished my 2-year contract, dun ako nag-start maghanap ng sarili ko employer. So, I did several interviews in hospitation with different hospitals just to give me the feel kung saang station or abteilung ko ba gusto ma-assign. So, do check the description box below for some video links as reference if you want to watch more of my work experience here dito sa Deutschland. So, if you want to work, for example, in hospitals, intensive station, yung talagang bongga yung action, go. Gusto mo naka-scrub suit, nag-assist sa OR, girl, go. Or if you want to stay sa senior homes kasi napamahal na sa'yo yung mga resident and gusto mo lang ng ruhig, langsam, girl, push. Or if you want to build your career being a VBL or von Bereichsleitung, Pflegedienstleitung, Einrichtungsleitung, girl, push sa mga pangarap. I guess it's a matter din of really reflecting kung saan ka masaya. I also have friends who are undergoing Ausbildung to live off their dream na dalhin yung pamilya nila dito sa Deutschland. So, magkakaiba-iba pa din talaga yung experience. But at the end of the day, we're all registered nurses from the Philippines regardless of our work setting here dito sa Deutschland or mapaibang bansa man. Number 2, ang hirap mag-adjust sa language. So, I need to say more. Kaya nga, dito si ate girl nyo. When we pass Beats no, akala mo madali na mag-adjust sa language. Hindi pa din, girl. Parang aayos pa din magsalita. But this is not to mock anyone kasi, girl, pinagtatawanan ko yung sarili ko sa gebroken akong Deutsch. I laugh about it and then I learn. But I told myself na everyday, girl, itatry natin yung best natin. Itatry natin maitawid ang Deutsch everyday. So, eto story time. So, si patient, piniprepare ko for operation. So, sabi ni ate mong girl, bitte alle Wertsache, wie händisch mo so, bitte liegen sie im Kühlschrank. Ano daw, girl? Kühlschrank daw, girl. Taref mo, girl, pinapalagay yung cellphone. Gusto kong sabihin is Kleiderschrank. So, sabi kako, ilock mo after, tapos ibigay mo sa amin yung Schlüssel. So, tawa na lang kami ni patient. Ano magagawa ko? Nasabi ko na Kühlschrank. Es tut mir leid. Sabi ko, es tut mir leid, das war nur Spaß. Sie wirkt heute aufgeregt. Aber haben Sie mich verstanden, oder? So, inaitawid na naman yun ni ate girl. So, ayun. I mean, just just take it light. Talagang nagkakamali tayo minsan sa mga words or verbs of Deutsch. Sa nagkaintindihan kayo at nakorek mo naman yung sarili mo, girl, move on na tayo dun sa pagkakamali. Also, please don't be too hard on yourself. The reality is, alam nila na mahirap ang Deutsch. So, hindi lang naman din tayo yung foreigner dito sa Germany. Ang dami. I am surprised sometimes pag nagchichismisa, no, they would say na may kakilala sila na 10 years na dito, 20 years na dito, but then, hirap pa din sa language. So, girl, ilang years pa lang tayo dito, girl? So, let's manage our expectation. Para di naman tayo sobrang disappointed sa sarili natin. For me, as long as naintindihan ko siya, okay na ako dun. You heard me say this before. We're more than our gebrochene Deutsch. So, let it not define you. Huwag mo din masyado i-judge yung sarili mo. Kalma lang. Everyday natututo tayo. Okay. Next is working schedule. Ito talagang nakakapagod, girl. Kasi by law, it's legal na you may be given straight duty for 10 days, 12 days. Talagang airsoft tayo niyan. So this week, no, it's my 7th day already. I have 9 days straight duty. Talagang pagod na si ate girl niyo. Nagawa na kasi yung dean's plan for June nung nag-start ako ng April. So I wasn't able to communicate with my boss about it. But when I was working sa senior homes before, I personally talked to my boss. Sabi ko, hindi ko kaya na 2 7 days straight duty, tas 1 day fry lang. Kako sobrang airsoft ko na feeling ko magkakasakit ako. So she found a solution. So naging okay yung dean's plan ko. That is a senior homes. Now, with my current boss ngayon sa hospital, what she would do naman is that each month, she would post a calendar wherein we can personally write our Wunschdienst oder Wunschfrei. Ay, ako na pala, girl, yung may control ng dienst ko. What I mean is that I can write down kung kailan ko gusto mag-night shift, mag-Frühdienst, o kaya mag-Spätschicht. Laking pasalamat ko niyan. So, it's important na you communicate with your boss about it if hindi ka okay ng ganong working schedule. Next, pakikisama sa colleagues. Common question would be racism. I haven't experienced it myself, but I'm aware na it also happens. It's also good to understand our difference in culture, like they're very direct. Like locals are very direct, walang sugarcoating. Hindi din sila yung tipong porket colleague mo, friends mo na agad. I created a video entitled Old Filipino Habits, in which I've talked more about the difference in our culture, and I think that would be helpful on this topic as well. I will also create another vlog about adjustment in hospitals, so that would also include pakikisama sa colleagues, so abangan nyo din po yan. Malapit na tayo, girl, matapos, kapit lang. Adjusting to new life. Whew! So starting a new life is really hard in a foreign country. Imagine, all our lives, lumaki na tayo sa Pilipinas, we are on the comfort of our family and friends, of all things familiar. Tapos biglang pupunta ka dito in a different country, completely new, mag-isa ka. Girl, mahirap. So, allow yourself some time to really adjust, observe how they live, observe the difference in our culture. And I think one of the things we can do then to help us adjust is also start making this country our new home. So, what are the things you enjoy by doing sa Pilipinas? Coffee hunting, working out, traveling, visiting a new museum, find a hobby, create more experience. I know it's easier said than done kasi magkakaiba naman tayo ng personality. But I wanted to share one of the conversations I had with one of my patients last week. I was talking to her and she asked me kung kumusta naman yung adjustment ko dito sa Deutschland. I was honest about it. I told her na on my first year it was really hard kasi I miss home and I am struggling with the language. One of the things she said that struck me during our conversation was that, sabi niya, I'm glad we're here to help you adjust better and we're only people helping one another. So what she meant by that is, parang diba when you travel and wala ka ng idea, may tutulong at tutulong sa'yo, especially pag nag-ask ka ng help. Same goes, halimbawa may nakasalubong kang turista sa daan na nag-explore ng Pilipinas tapos ligaw-ligaw na. Diba, we offer our help din. So parang yung minamind niya is that we're only people helping one another in this experience called life. Natutunan ko yun kay Moms. So we're here to live and enjoy, not just work, kasi talagang mababurn out ka. So let's be open to new experiences, to different people that we meet, and let's not be like, mapapadoich na naman ako. But sometimes, you really don't have to talk. Let them do the talking. Just listen and respond. So, ayun, may matutunan tayo dun sa mga ganong conversations. Mas mababa ang sahod kesa sa ibang countries. I personally don't know how much ba yung pasahod ng ibang countries kasi in life naman, there's always greater or lesser. I know na may mababa, may mataas, magkakaiba naman yung living expenses, etc. I also have friends working in Canada, US, New Zealand, but really don't talk about how much ba dyan, girl, ang pasahod. Because the only thing I am really concerned about is my own salary. Nag-increase ba kesa sa previous job ko? Nababayaran ko ba yung bills ko? May nasisave pa ba ako? Na-enjoy ko ba yung buhay ko? Komportable ba ako? There's also nothing wrong in wanting more, in looking for greener pasture, mas malaking pasahod. Girl, magkakaiba naman tayo ng bills, responsibilities, and reasons. So, push sa mga pangarap. If you want to make Deutschland as your stepping stone for your work experience, go. Dun ka kung saan ka masaya. And then the last one would be personal manual. Hi. This is overall naman, no? Lahat naman siguro na nurses na nag-work dito sa Deutschland, no, kung gaano kahirap. Kasi talagang grabe ang pagod. Ito yung tipong pag uwi mo ng bahay, gusto mo na lang matulog agad. Bakit ka mo may personal manual? Sa totoo lang, kulang talaga yung tao dito sa Deutschland. So, pag yung kasama mo, halimbawa, nag-crank kasi may sakit, hindi na planang maayos yung deans, hindi nakapag-bestellen ng Zeitarbeit, ito yung basan mo yung daigdig kind of vibe. Iba-iba naman yung system per facility, no? So, iba-iba pa din naman yung experiences. I know na mahirap, especially if nararanasan mo na to habang nakatied up ka pa sa contract with your current employer, but you'd be surprised pag na-expose ka sa ibang hospital or facility during your honor-canon process. Ito yung tipong willing silang bilhin yung kontrata mo. And pag naging honor-can ka na, it feels like ang dami ng work opportunities para pala sa'yo. So there you go. That's all I wanted to share today. I wanted to end this vlog by saying we see the world based on our own lenses and our own experiences. So we only have one life with lots of chances. So let's make the most out of it and live how we define success and happiness in our own terms. For me, my work experience in Philippines was in a BPO industry. So moving to Germany, being a Filipino nurse without any hospital experience is also a big step for me. I do share my own experience dito sa Deutschland to give you an insight kung kumusta ba yung buhay dito and to give you a glimpse how is it working as a Filipino nurse in Germany. If gate pa sa'yo sa Germany or if you want something else, it's your decision. The world is your oyster, ika nga. So live your life according to your own terms and let's always strive to be happy. So here's your ate girl saying cheese! I'll see you guys on my next vlog. Ciao, kaka!